What is going on, guys? It's Jeremy, and today I'm playing a game called Love Choice. I bought this back around Valentine's Day and was gonna record a Valentine's Day special, but I've been so busy I don't think I've turned on my PC since. So I'm gonna record it today. Don't know when I'll be posting it, but from what I understand, this is essentially a game about love and choice. Your choices affect the outcome of this love story, and I've always kind of liked these kind of things. I'm a sad movie kind of guy, so a sad game is something I'll probably enjoy. I mean, not saying it's going to turn out sad. Hopefully it's not a train wreck. Hopefully I don't run this relationship into the ground. But, you know, with my poor decision making and bad luck, this is probably going to end bad. So let's give this game a shot. Okay, here we go. I'm a game developer. There's a game jam today. Don't know what a game jam is, but Oh, here we go. Some context. A game jam is a game development event. Participants only have 48 hours to make a game around a given theme. Okay. Now that is cleared, I know what's going on here. I'm guessing that the theme is that strange picture right here. Can't click it yet. Sometimes, if you're lucky enough, you can team up with girls in a game jam. However, with our team, that is not the case. Okay. The jam begins on Friday afternoon. Most of the teams will spend the first night designing their own game. Okay, it's typing it out really fast, so I feel like I'm reading this really slow, and I might sound incredibly slow. Everything went well with our team, and a game idea has been settled on. So I decided to take a break and look around. You know, just browse this game jam. I notice her. Her team is next to us. It looks like her team is in an intense discussion. I heard one of her teammates say, "Let's just take a break and try again in 10 minutes." Must have some disagreements. Her teammates leave their chairs, leaving her alone writing her notes. Time for me to slide in there and make my move, I reckon. This is my chance to talk to her, I thought. I checked my hair and clothes and put on the best smile I could. About to hit her with the good old razzle-dazzle. I walked to her side, acting as natural as I could. "Hey, I'm XXS. Can we be friends? Would you like to hear about our game idea?" You know, I feel like walking up and just saying, "Hey, can we be friends?" is kind of strange. But I feel like saying, "Would you like to hear about our game idea?" is kind of like, I don't know, I wouldn't say talking down to her idea, because I don't know what her idea is, but maybe it might sound like I think she's incapable of coming up with an idea. I'm like, "Oh, you need some help? Here's our idea. You know, I noticed you were having struggles." I don't want it to sound like, "Hey, yeah, our idea's foolproof. We're better than you." But I just feel like, "Hey, can we be friends?" is coming on pretty strong. You know what? I'd say maybe I'll just be like, "Yeah, you seemed like I don't want to sound like I'm eavesdropping either. Let's say, I don't know, would you like to hear about our game idea?" I just feel like just picture someone coming up to you like in a grocery market or something and saying, "Hey, I'm Jeremy, can we be friends?" I feel like that's just weird. So we're gonna go, "Would you like to hear about our game idea?" She appears to be feeling awkward. Okay, but she still hears out our game idea. It's not too bad, she says. On to the next scene. After the game jam ended, I found her through the WeChat event group. I'm doing some serious stalking here now. Although we felt kind of awkward at the beginning, we soon became each other's pen pal, sharing each other's secrets and feelings. My friend said that even though I didn't win an award at Game Jam, I am still a winner. I can't argue with that. I am so lucky to have met her. 2 weeks later, we were texting through WeChat, and I'm thinking of when to ask she out. And maybe watch a movie and have a meal together. Okay, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, this game was originally a Japanese game, so maybe the translations are a little lost. But, yeah, I'm thinking of when to ask she out. I think ask her out is what it meant. My boss scolded me today. I just did what he told me to. It shouldn't have become my fault. Your bosses take advantage of you? Maybe it was just a misunderstanding. You know, I don't want to hype her up and be like, you were right about everything, because no one's ever right about everything, but I don't want her to, like, think like I'm taking the boss's side, not hers, but, people do have miscommunication issues. Maybe it was just a misunderstanding. Maybe your boss didn't mean to do that. Yeah. It might be best to just try to let it go. More than this, none of my colleagues stand by me. How loyal are they? No one wants to upset their boss. Maybe they just don't have a clear idea of what happened. Once again, miscommunication. I'm going to go with that. This kind of sounds like I'm putting her in the wrong, but, miscommunication. I'm going to keep preaching it. They weren't involved. Okay, that's not what I said. Maybe they just don't really know. I still feel bad. Forget all your troubles. How about you go out with me this weekend? Fuck your troubles. Go out with me this weekend. I'm sure that we'll have a nice time. Okay. That was not maybe watch a movie. Oh. I am a romantic comedy kind of guy. So I'm going to go with that. Romantic comedy. I believe that this movie will be interesting. Okay. Calm down on the enthusiasm, babe. Here we go. Is this the movies? I already bought the movie tickets. Maybe I should find a fancy restaurant somewhere around the cinema for our date. Like the music. You can never be too prepared for a date. I should try to find as many as I can. Okay, let's find as many as I can. Minigame. Click the good restaurant to add it to your favorites. Avoid the bad stores. Okay, prepare for your first date. This is scary. Let's go. Okay, go, go, go. Oh shit, they're falling? Son of a bitch. There's one. Okay. This is nerve-wracking. They're moving kind of quickly. 11 choices? Good God, he is... Oh no, they're moving so quickly. Okay. Oh, this ain't good. That. Right there. Yeah, put that in there. Good God, I've never had this much trouble picking a restaurant before. There. It's in the middle. Yas! Good God. I've never had this much oh, no. Okay, these two. Those. Okay, these two. Oh, no. I'm completely lost. I know this is one of them. Maybe... I'm gonna say these two. Yes! I was getting lost in the sauce right there. That was overwhelming. I got 10 out of 11. I think I've had enough. 10 out of 11's good odds. Yeah, this was a Japanese game. Don't know what that says, but Akaba. It is finally the day of our date. It's my first time sitting next to her, and I can't help feeling a little nervous. I just keep telling myself to calm down and focus on the movie. The movie ended, and we stayed in our seats until everyone else was gone. The movie was kind of interesting. It wasn't bad. So what's next? I know a nice restaurant nearby. Lucky for you. I just played Find the Nice Restaurant Under the Top Hat game. I know of 11. Okay, let's... Southeast Asian cuisine sounds delicious. Sure, I'm not picky. Okay, that kind of makes it sound like that's not a good restaurant, and she just doesn't want to say anything about it. But, you know, that's fine. Here we go. The art in this game is fantastic. Moonlight painted a silver outline around her face. I can hear my heartbeat while I look at her. We are becoming closer and closer. We don't even need to speak. There is already a tacit understanding between us. I don't think there's anything more to be said. I like you. Can I hold your hand? The moon is so beautiful. You know what? Forget the moon. Can I hold your hands? Come on a little strong. I'm just going to say, I really like you. That night, we fell in love. I don't know if that's how you say, I fell in love with you. Next time a girl says they like me, I'm just, we talk to each other a lot. Hold on, gotta hit the vape. We always talk about the things we have in common. Ooh, hitting the vape gives me a deep narrator voice. We are eager to understand each other deeper. We want to zoom in and look into each other's hearts. I gotta go. Okay, yeah, no, I'm too busy for that. Well, let me call you back. Bye. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. 30 minutes of no, you hang up. Are we fighting? What are we fighting about? I don't know what any of this means. Can I just not pick something? Okay, no, apparently I gotta click it. What are we fighting about? Holy Jesus, we're going at it. I don't know what's being said, but that's a lot of speech bubbles. She still likes to tell me about her little troubles in her daily life, just like she used to. She doesn't want to sit next to me, though. She likes the cat a little more. I believe a clever girl like her should be able to handle these little affairs on her own. Well, no, that's not how it works. Relationships, even if you don't have advice or can lend a helping hand, you should be able to listen. Although she always seems to be upset about them. I don't like how slow this types because it makes me sound stupid. Although she always seems to be upset about them. Can I click and maybe it goes faster? My boss scolded me today. I just did what he told me to. It should have been my fault. Maybe it was just a misunderstanding. Maybe your boss didn't mean to do that. It may be best to just try and let it go. More than this. This is the exact argument we had before. None of my colleagues stand by me. How loyal are they? Maybe they just don't have a clear idea of what happened. I'm going to stick to my miscommunication theory. What is she doing? She's trashed our house. When you live together, you start to see some flaws that you didn't notice at first. Troubles always arise between couples. Either I bow to her, or she bows to me. There's no third answer. Is there? Yeah, work together on each other's flaws. When I came home from work, she was watching her favorite Korean TV series. Empty food boxes and tissues are everywhere. I'm so tired I pretend not to notice. Oh God, I guess I have to do it all by myself. I don't want to sound like a dick. I'll just, let's not worry about it. Like, I'd pick him up for it, just not say anything. Just, hey babe, how was your day? And pick it up. Time goes by so fast. It's already been 3 years since we met. God, 3 years elapsed in 15 minutes. Time sure does fly. 3 years ago, we met at Game Jam. Actually, I noticed you glance a few times before you talked to me. To be honest, I didn't feel comfortable when you first talked to me. Maybe you should act more natural. Walking up and saying, hey, I'm Jeremy, wanna be friends? I don't feel like that's natural. We started chatting more with each other after that. Gradually you became the one I talked to the most. Do you still remember our first date? Yeah, we went to Southeast Asian cuisine and the movies to see a romantic comedy. It was only like 5 minutes ago. I was confused because I didn't see you prepare anything for our date. So I thought maybe you didn't have any interest in me. Bitch, I played a whole minigame. Don't you even start with me. Do you remember the first time we held hands? No, because I thought that was coming on too strong. I felt that on a beautiful night like that, words would have only ruined the moment. Damn it, screwed up. That's what the was about. Okay. We had more time to get to know each other afterwards. Nobody's perfect. I am not perfect. I am far from perfect, and apparently I am really good at running the mood. We talked about what hobbies we had in common and shared everything about our lives. But our talks only scratched the surface. I always want to share deeper thoughts with you. Though we have a good time together, we still sometimes fight. Yeah? You are so stubborn when we fight, and I don't always want to be the one to apologize first. This leads us to have a lot of fights over little things. I'll admit I am very stubborn in real life, so yeah. But, I always try to be the first to apologize. I never gave me the option to apologize. I hope you will always be there as a listener for me. That's what I was saying. Even if you can't help with the problems, be a listener. Maybe I shouldn't be upset about those little things in my life, because I know I can handle them. But I still want you to stay with me, to hear me out and share my feelings. I want you to know that I need more than cold advice, like in the way that people treat their jobs. What do you mean by that? We are not perfect. I am not perfect. I believe that neither of us should concede to the other, because one-sided concession won't last long. That's what I was saying when I shouldn't take your side and just say, oh yeah, your boss is wrong, your colleagues suck. I'm saying maybe there's a miscommunication. But sometimes I just want you to tolerate my shortcomings. Okay. Did my sudden letter scare you? I have never shared my feelings like this before. And this will be the first and last time. Sadly, we couldn't make it. But I don't regret our relationship because I have learned a lot from it. I wish you all the best. Goodbye. Yo! So that was how to screw up a relationship in 20 minutes with JeromyRschootz. Thank you guys very much for watching.